Coming into the 2009 season, the Sea Lions baseball team had expectations that to many seem unrealistic. But here in mid-June, they find themselves just one win away from the first championship in school history.
We're gonna play a little game of horse.
Welcome to this special end of the semester episode of College Sports Wrap. I'm Kyle Stanley, alongside is Nick Falcioni. You know, it's tough to recap an entire semester of college sports in 1/2 hour, but that's exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, let me ask you something. I practiced the swing a little bit, come back in a week and show you my amazing skills. You got 4 years of eligibility from me. Will you take me?
No, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think their first 2 swings you took, that's what was on your mind.
You shot a round of 60. That is the best in NAIA history, and it tied for the best collegiate round in history as well. Talk me through that day. That had to be an amazing experience for you. Yeah, so Nick, disappointment for both soccer and volleyball, but these girls really should be proud of what they've done.
The Sea Lions sports, they've started the year off the way we hoped for. They're winning. What more could you ask for?
Look out for PLNU volleyball in 2010. This team managed to end the season ranked number 15 in the NAIA, and they did it all with just 1 senior and 1 junior. Their best player and second-team All-American Tabitha Hankin will return for her junior year. Big things in store for the Sea Lions next year. Now, I know what you're thinking, guys. Stop talking, Kyle. Introduce these 2 lovely ladies to my left, and I'm about to do that. This is Ashley Adams on the right, Katie Pedlow on the left. You guys just had an amazing run for this national tournament.
So basically what I'm saying is the Heckle Hut, they're going to be singing ole, 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 ole many times this season. It really is a beautiful sound. Maybe not from me, but you got to hear those guys. They do it well. And there you see Coach Hall. He's going to be in his 2nd year of now coaching the men and women's team. So hopefully with 1 year under his belt, a little bit of success coming his way, and 4-0 ladies, 1-1 guys. Looks like it's starting off well.
And play number 3, somebody forgot to block Demetrius Barksdale, putting the hurt on New Mexico punter. That's worth 2 points. Check it out again. Beast! I did in anticipation for the number 1 play, and it's Ryan Lindley tossing the beautiful fade to DeMarco Sampson. Hey, what number is he? I can't tell. He's number 1. That's right. Those are your top plays for the fall semester of 2009.
Nick, that's a tough game for the girls to lose. They're up 2-0 and they end up losing it, but that's kind of how the season's been going as well. They started off really hot, off to a 9-0 start, and now they're drizzling a little bit. What's going on?
So the Toreros were unable to get through that adversity that Coach Carragher discussed, but they ended the year at 4-7. Also, SDSU had their struggles. They went 4-8, and they made some good strides, though. But, Nick, there might be a bigger story here than these 2 teams. For 32 years, Point Loma Nazarene University softball called this field Sunset Cliffs Park their home. But less than a year ago, the city of San Diego took away that field from them, and as a result, they lost more than just a home field advantage. On February 28th, the Sea Lions softball, men's cross country, men's track and field, and men's golf teams were all told that they would be competing in their last season as a team. This decision came as part of a domino effect that began with a Title IX investigation of the state of the softball team.
It wasn't just a single issue that forced us into this situation. It was the loss of a softball field, not being able to find a softball field, and then also coming on the heels of that, of trying to meet these ratios that we needed to meet.
With this institutional decision, PLNU is not only taking the most consistently competitive team out of the athletics program with softball, but there have also been big names to come through these other male sports as well. One example is Sam Sear. The golfer is considered by many to be the single best athlete to come out of PLNU. The former Sea Lion is fighting his way onto the PGA Tour, but who knows where his fate would have lied without a golf program at Point Loma.
So I truly, and I'm trying to put myself in each of those athletes' shoes, we're trying to come up with as many positive scenarios out of this to at least give them options to either continue to compete or continue to be here at Point Loma.
The decision came as a shock to many student athletes. To have a great passion taken away from you is a tough pill to swallow, so the athletes took it upon themselves to show their frustration through the means of a peaceful campus-wide march.
I came here planning to stay here. This is my home, and it's like the rug is taking it from underneath us. It's horrible. I thought this was going to be my home, my future. I was going to stay here, graduate.
I definitely think numbers count and things like this, and I feel like anybody who's been on a sport should be part of this.
The march lasted for just 30 minutes, but the message was clear. These student athletes are not about to go down without a fight.
With the march, we were just hoping to bring awareness to the community. We feel like this is our last shot to get our story out there, and it's basically just like a cry for help for anyone in the community who can step up.
Whether the march pays dividends is yet to be seen. So for now, the athletes will sit and hope that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. As Chargers training camp continues, one constant remains: familiarity, a concept that players have discussed with second-year head coach Norv Turner. And looking back at the 2007 camp, they now realize the importance of this concept.
I feel we're light years ahead of where we were. With the whole coaching staff coming in, and the OCSs in training camp was an opportunity for us to really get acquainted with them and figure them out as coaches and as people. And now this year, with with a hard-fought season under our belt, with a lot of success we had, we're just developing some of the few things we had to improve on last year, and I think we're firing on all cylinders right now.
After getting off to a slow start in the 2007 season, the Chargers made it all the way to the playoffs and into the AFC Championship game. But will this success in the second half of the season transfer into the 2008 campaign? Only time will tell, and Norv Turner sure thinks so.
Well, the experiences we had last year, they've got to obviously make us more familiar, hopefully make us better. The fact that we played the way we did through the second two-thirds of the season and the last two-thirds of the season, it builds confidence.
An example to highlight is wide receiver Vincent Jackson, who caught 300 of his 623 total yards in the postseason last year.
More time with just doing the same things over and over in practice throughout the year, and then get a little more opportunity when some guys went down with Phillip, and I was just ready when the ball came my way. Jackson and other veterans are now making sure that the rookies hop onto the Norv Turner bandwagon, since they've already done so themselves. I'll let them know, they're in for a lot of work, but they should feel very fortunate to come to such a good team and with a great group of guys that we have here at the Veteran Leaders, and we're going to be good. We're going to win quite a few games, so they have a great opportunity here.
You really just get to convey to them how, this is, how far ahead we are right now and how good of a football team we can really be. And you kind of allow yourself to let them know what role we're asking as veterans of them to play, whether it be Antoine Cason, whether it be an undrafted, rookie free agent, what role they can play and how important those preseason games are and how impactful they can be towards whether you make the team or whether you don't.